Whenever you're ready.
All right, well, thank you, everyone. I'd like to introduce you to LearnAware. This is an investment in yourselves, an investment in me. And what we would like to do is help you train with confidence. Potential users, a business advisor wants a great class on venture capital, also interested in networking. You're not going to get that out of an e-learning experience. A mobile developer who wants to, improve their graphic design capabilities. An IT manager who wants a project manager who needs a certificate. We all have something that we want to get out of these classes that we're taking. We're all already doing it. But we have different needs for why we're attending. How do we find them? You search Google for 2 days. You spend a lot of time just finding the one class that looks like it might be the one that you need. Maybe you're not going to spend any money, but you're still going to spend some time. Maybe you're going to spend up to $1,500 on this class. How do you know this is the best class that you could possibly take for this particular topic? The website said it was great. They say they're the best in their space. How do you know until you show up? You don't. Maybe a friend referred it. I can't tell you how many email lists that we get that, someone tell me a good book on this topic, someone give me a good class, and you get feedback from maybe 30 of your friends. That's not enough to give you the confidence that you're doing the right thing. So there is a better way, and that's LearnAware. You can use LearnAware to search courses, events, resources. You can read reviews by your peers. You can filter by, do I want to filter by my peers in this room, people in Stanford? Do I want to filter by, people who've taken this e-learning course across the United States? Do I want to see every provider that you've been to is going to hand you an exit survey? Maybe it's a piece of paper, and they're taking surveys on what their students are saying. They want to be able to expose that. They want to use that for marketing purposes, but we can also use it to diligence what's going on with that provider. How many people like that course? Did they like the instructor? Did they like the environment? We want to be able to make that easier for you to get to. Leave your own reviews, of course, because these sorts of sites succeed when we all participate, connect with others. So we want to help you leverage the time and money you're already spending on some of these classes, and maybe give you some ideas to go do more. Forgive the screens, they're pretty rough. What we need is the development. So this is just an idea of, maybe they want to, there's a provider that wants to fill some classes. You can take a look at, what's coming up soon. You can take a look at, very traditional, here's some ratings on something. Some classes that are coming up. Search, for a bunch of different types of, type of class you're looking for, type of certification, type of career skill that you're looking for. And, a lot of this sounds like, why isn't it out there? But it's not really. There's not a lot of people out there doing it in this particular space. For providers, something that we've heard is, let us, put our ratings up. So you're going to go in there and enter your ratings. The providers can enter their own ratings. So of course, we would want to audit that and make sure everything's going in clean. It's a huge market. It's a huge market in e-learning. E-learning is exploding. Learning technologies, learning courses are exploding. North America is growing a little faster, but when you go globally, we want to kind of start here, but when you go globally, it's growing, outside the U.S. as well. If I wanted to compare Udacity to Coursera to Khan Academy, that is a pretty easy thing to get. That's been there, done that. We kind of want to go past that and bring in those, do I want to do online versus in a classroom? Do I want to do a free versus a paid course? Do I want to go so far as to take this one little class I want to take and make it a certification? So we want to take, not just compare a couple of online university sources, but we want to give you the full gamut of experiences you could possibly have in that particular learning opportunity, and allow you to use tools, analysis, and find the right fit for what you want to get out of that class. Because maybe you want to do some networking there too, and so you want to see what people got out of that before. So as I was talking about earlier, growth, there is a shortage of good information sources. There's a ton of types of this type of service for different markets. Angie's List, I could find a great, contractor.
30 seconds.
And so the last thing I just want to bring in, I know you mentioned team, is the thing that we're great at is that we have experience in technology and finance, and we know business. What we need and what we have an appreciation for is great developers to help us bring this idea to life. That's what our biggest challenge is right now.
That's time.
So thank you very much for your time.
So the course.